Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, and today I'm going to do a simple DIY on how to remove decals or pretty much the emblems off the trunk. So let's just jump into the video. First of all, I'm going to remove this all-wheel drive, and I'm going to leave that infinity symbol, and I'm going to leave the Q50S. Alright, so what I would recommend is if you want, you can use your hand, and you can literally just remove it by hand. Or what you can do also is you can take a knife and you get a piece of cloth and you pretty much put the knife within the cloth and then you pry from there. Okay, let me see if that would work. Alright, this is where most of y'all mess up, because now we get here without scratching the paint. What I want you guys to do, this is why I recommend doing it in heat. Don't do it in cold, because this 3M tape was easily to be removed. You don't smudge it, don't scratch it, just peel it off. Do it nice and neatly, pardon my hands, and you just peel it away. So easy, so simple to do without scratching the paint, right? Also, you can use a product called Goo Gone. They sell it in AutoZone or Advanced Auto Parts or any other auto parts, you know, maybe even Home Depot and Lowe's. But pretty much the Goo Gone, you can put this on the 3M tape if it's not easy to remove, most likely in the cold weather, and let it sit in for a few minutes, and it makes this stuff just so pliable that it'll come right off. But because it's hot enough outside, I can literally just peel it away. So after I peel this, let's move on to the next part of the video. Alright, so now you should be about here. What you can do is, rather than you take your thumb and rub the rest off, because I still don't want you to scratch it, just take a moist microfiber towel and just try your best to rub gently guys, because I don't want you guys gently rub it just to get the rest of the little bit of 3M left. Try your best not to dig into it too much. Reason being, I just don't want you guys to scratch it. But see how it's coming off a little easier, and let's move on to the next part. Alright, the reason why you gotta use the wet towel is because whenever you're touching anything with paint, you want it to be a wet surface. No matter what, it scratches more easier. But in this case, I rubbed off most of the glue that I can. Now it goes to the next thing we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to do everything by hand so it's a little easier, but take a look. Now, you might see a little bit of more residue and a little bit of scratches. Just want to show you where my starting point is. There might be a little bit of a slight indentation right there, part of my nails. It has glue all over it, but there's a slight paint thing. I didn't put that in there. That literally is there on its own. But let me just show you the next part of the video. What I'm going to do now is use a slight mild buffer, rubbing compound, just to get rid of the rest of the glue and or just clean this up a bit. Alright, so this is a mild rubbing compound that I'm going to apply onto either a microfiber or onto my application pad. But I'm going to apply it to the drill, because it's the way easier thing to do. Only put on like about a bead on the pad and a little bit on this. Alright everybody, this is where I'm at. I used the buffer on that medium compound with the drill and the application pad, and now you barely could even tell that it was there. I wiped it up. There's still a little bit of hazing, but I just want to show you there's a little scratch there. Let me see if, but the next thing I'm going to do now is hit it with some polish, and hopefully could get rid of the rest of the scratches. Now, what I'm using next is a polishing compound. The reason why you got to come from a rubbing to a polishing is because polishing compounds are usually a lot less abrasive. Rubbing compounds have different levels in wet sanding, but this is what you usually do for tiny little scratches that you could barely see, like swirl marks and everything. But once again, you can use terry cloth. I have the drill, so I'm going to apply it to the pad, and let's see what the results are. Alright, I hit it with the polishing compound. It helped with a lot of the fine scratches. You could barely even see that it wasn't even there. Now guys, you didn't have to go this far as I really went. You see that little paint chip? Like literally, and that did not come from the knife. That was there before the fact. But all in all, if you take a look back, doesn't even look like it was even there. Alright guys. Oh god, that paint chip is really annoying. This is just one way of removing the decal, so you know that doesn't even exist. Take a look at that. It doesn't even look like it was ever there. Alright guys, thanks again. appreciate you guys. It was a short video on how to remove the decals. Sorry about the wind. To remove the decals from your Q50, Q60, or any other car that you just want to debadge. I did a little bit more extensive, but y'all could have just used some Glue Gone, a soft plastic pry, and you know, some just elbow grease. But once again, guys, I really do appreciate y'all. Very short video. Haven't put out too many, but don't think that I have forgot about you guys. I have a lot of content. I just wanted to upload this quick video to you guys to let y'all know what's going on, and you know, this is a helpful thing that most of us simple people want to do. All right, guys, thanks again. Please subscribe to Boost Motion. Thank you. Have a good day.